Hey y'all, and happy Valentine's Day. I'm gonna be playing Doki Doki Soft Boys Special Edition. Now, judging from the description and the cover, there's 4 endings and 3 for each person, and there might be a secret ending, who knows. Let's play. Your name is Protag. You are but a simple child forced into adulthood too fast. Like most of us. It's a quiet Friday night and you're spending it by watching infomercials. That's kind of what I'm doing right now, recording this on Friday night. You already almost purchased 2 useless pieces of plastic. Why would you need that juicer? You barely even know what a fruit is. Ellipsis. Are you lonely? Spending Friday night alone? Feel incomplete? Empty? No worries. Soft Boy Love is a new hip product that will bring some heat into your life. Forget about the struggles of adult life. No more compromises for the sake of healthy social relations. That was a personal attack. Find the perfect lover you don't deserve. Soft Boy Love. Call 202-555-0181. Ellipses. Holy cow. Sure, I'll call them. You call straight away and spend the rest of the evening hyping yourself up. It may look like you are desperate, and it's true. Okay, narrator, no need to be like that. A few days later. Hello. Hi, Sam. You bounce anxiously on your feet, eyeing the package. You don't want to rush your mailman since he is such a nice guy. You do look kind of friendly. In a 2D kind of way. But the advertisements promised you love. And you want it. Looks like you got a special package. Yep. A big one, huh? Yep. Here, sign this for me. You hastily sign the form given to you. Okay, here it is. Take good care of it. Ha ha ha. I will, thanks. It was very nice seeing you. Very rude of you. Finally, it's here. You started tearing at the packaging paper. You're giddy like a kid on Christmas Eve. When you finally tear your way to the products, you're just as disappointed. Inside the packaging is a pillow. By the shape, you recognize it as the Damikura. I guess they mean Dakimakura. I have one of those. But it doesn't even have a sexy illustration printed on it. It's just a white pillow. Me personally, if I got that, I would just rub my face all over it. Printing error? Ellipses. You moan in anguish and throw the pillow onto your bed. Then you dramatically throw yourself next to the pillow. I'll try getting a refund, but telemarkets don't really have top-notch customer service. What were you even thinking? Expecting some type of magical object that would send you your dream guy? Your life isn't an anime. If it was, you would probably be a sweeter person. They were just counting on some lonely loser with poor impulse control. And they got you. They got you good. Ellipses. I need music to cheer me up. What do you want to listen to? Weirdly enough, I like classical music. Maybe I can focus on the beauty of classical music instead of how lonely I am. You lay around a bit just listening to the tunes, visualizing yourself on that big open scene, the audience sobbing as you play on one of those instruments classy people use. I'm one of those people. A piano maybe. I never played that. You wish you had any musical instruments laying around. You never played, but you would probably be great. Music can't really fix your life, but it sure is cool. When you were younger, you used to listen to music non-stop, even while sleeping. That may have been some type of teenage rebellion now that you think of it. Nowadays, you get bored after a while and start feeling restless. It's not that you're more productive now, no way. It's just that somehow your attention span got shorter. That's so real though. You check the time on your fancy flip phone. You still have a few hours until dinner. I could start working on homework, but I still have a few hours of procrastination plans. Am I right, y'all? No? Okay. What do you want to do? I'm kind of doing this right now. Let's play some video games. A sudden guilt punches your gut. Your Steam library is full of games you barely ever touched. You didn't pay for most of those, at least not the full price. But still, such a waste. What do you want to play? Let's do an indie game, kinda like this one. You actually have one game you have been dying to play. You even supported the Kickstarter. Oh, that's sweet. The concept art was so promising. You open up the game counting. I need to learn English, oh my god. You open up the game counting on your seat from excitement. You find yourself facing wonky animation and awkward UI. Lovely. Your fun gets interrupted when you hear a beep of a message. Hello, Bumblebee. Smiley face. Could you please go pick something for me from postal office? I need it tomorrow when I'm coming over. You take a look out the window. It's pouring rain. The streets are empty, except for one guy running with a bag over his head like a madman, desperate to get to the sweet dry safety. And you're supposed to go out there. Sure, okay. Not here. Oh. I guess I can't. I guess I don't want to go outside. Okay, so we're not gonna go outside. No way. You don't go. The drizzle outside is stopping you. I like walking in the rain personally. You'd rather become a disappointment to your mom. I did that the day I was born. The person who brings you real dinner every Saturday. The person who prays for you every evening. The person who straight up gave you life. Pushed you out of her vagina even though your head was unordinarily big. Oh my god, it's like that one guy from One Punch Man. You message her stating your excuses and wait for a response. Ellipses. Okay. Thank you anyway, honey. Great. Now I feel even worse. You and me both. You spend the rest of the day laying around in different places of the house. It's not exactly the most entertaining thing ever, but you call it your me time. When it's so dark you can barely hold your eyes open, you force yourself into the shower. You take a long fancy bath with colorful salts and a bath bomb. That sounds really nice. Almost like you did something productive today and need to relax now. You throw yourself onto your bed. Even though the sheets could be fresher, it's still a nice sensation. But you notice something is off. Looks like when previously inspecting the pillow you failed to notice some details. They must have mistaken the sketch file for the actual drawing. Too bad. It looks like the illustration could have been pretty hot. You try to fall asleep, but you can't quite. There's something that's still on your mind. You start thinking about what the commercial promised you. It was a silly commercial, but you can't help but wonder about your soulmate. You visualize all the nice things you could do with a boyfriend. I can't think of a single one. The only thing you can think of is kissing, so you end up just googling things you can do with a boyfriend. The results are scandalous. You groan and plunge your face into the unlucky Dakimakura. At least it's made of nice material. Before you notice it, you fall asleep. Your face pressed into the pillow. Sweet thoughts still in your head. Next morning. You dream of death. Oh, the music stopped. Never mind. Words of promise intimately whispered into your ear. You feel intellectually superior. You are woken by quiet humming. It's a strange melody. You could swear it seems familiar but at the same time. Foreign. It takes you a while to notice that no one should be humming in your room. When you finally manage to open your sleep-ridden eyes, you can't believe your eyes. Who is that? The man standing by your window seems so beautiful, it's almost surreal. His face is obscured in the sun rays, but he seems to be observing you. You rub your eyes, and when you open them again, the man is gone. No, come back. Ellipses. I have to ask Mom to schedule me a doctor appointment. This is not healthy. You stand up hesitantly. One last look around, and you make your way into the kitchen. A coffee should wake you up properly. You hate coffee, but you buy it regularly so your mother can indulge. The recipe uses 2/5 coffee and 3/5 milk, and at least 3 teaspoons of sugar. It tastes more like a milkshake at that point. What? Alright. What the? It sounded like it came from the hallway. You grab a knife and screaming internally, you go investigate. Who are you, mysterious person? You walk slowly as Mom always told you not to run with scissors. Meat knives are a bit more dangerous than scissors, but at the same time, burglars are even more dangerous. It's an experience full of adrenaline, but you find nothing. And the doors are firmly shut. Still clutching a knife, you go back to the kitchen. On the counter next to your coffee, you find a paper scrap. Looks like your printer paper. Oh god, I can't read cursive. Feeling left out, feeling like no one understands, feeling like no one. I'm offended. As you read the poem, your eyes turn wet. It's the most beautiful thing you have ever read. This game is against people who can't read cursive, y'all. Oh my god. You're never a connoisseur of literature. An occasional fan art here and there. But you never appreciated poetry. This beautiful piece of work opened your eyes. I couldn't read it, so I'm just gonna have to take your word for it. A single tear rolls down your cheek. You sob quietly, still clutching knife in one of your hands. You leave the knife on the counter and follow the sound. In the living room on the couch, you find another 2 pages. Is this more cursive? Oh no. I had a dream. I was lost. No one tried to find me. No one cared. No one. I almost got 1 page. This time the sounds seem to be coming from your room. On the floor, near the closed door, lays another page. Now, I hide this pain in my heart, making sure that you take a deep breath and push at the door. Protag, can you read this for me? I can't read cursive. The room is quiet and still. The only thing out of ordinary is a cleanly made bed and a paper sheet laying on top of it. You close the distance between you and the note and reach for it reluctantly. Oh god. I think this says fears. People laugh. People tease. People... Oh, someone's talking to me. What do you think? You spin on your heel at the sound of the voice. Hello? Hey there. Before you stands the figure you saw before. Like a nail polish. He's observing you carefully. His eyes smart but full of sadness. Melancholic. What? Is it good? I don't know, man. I can't read it. Protag likes it, so that's good enough, right? You look at the notes in your hand and finally understand. Yeah, that rhymed. You underestimate the squiggly man. As you prepare to strike, he senses the tensing of your muscles and a swift hit reaches your temple. Next thing you know, you're laying on the ground, covered in your own blood and puke. Oh my goodness. Rip. Very bad end. What you gotta do? What? Oh, okay. Don't want to appreciate your poetry, I guess. Okay. Let's start from here. Okay, so we don't want classical music now. Let's do... What do we want to listen to? Let's do rock. I can't act like a cryberry. I'm too crybaby. I'm too punk for this. Punk rock for this. I can't read. Jesus. You lay around a bit, just listening to the tunes. Visualizing yourself shredding the guitar. Yeah. You even try singing along to the music. You into Screamo Protect? It's not very good. You tell yourself that's just your stage persona. Music can't really fix your life, but it sure is cool. When you were younger, you used to listen to music non-stop, even while sleeping. That may have been some type of teenage rebellion now that you think of it. Nowadays you get bored after a while and start feeling restless. It's not that you are more productive now, no way. It's just that somehow your attention span got shorter. You check the time on your fancy flip phone. You still have a few hours until dinner. I could start working on homework. But I still have a few hours of procrastination planned. What do you want to do? Okay. I don't know if the music affects the endings, so I have them separate. Let's be a fashionista. Decide on your outfit for the next day. Maybe for once you won't have to run to school with a toast in your mouth because you couldn't find that one shirt. Never have I related to the sentence more. The worst thing is when that one shirt has been laying in a dirty laundry pile for too long and it now smells. Can't relate. And perfume doesn't really mask the smell either. But you like to think of the smell that results from that as complex. So how do you want to dress tomorrow? So many choices. Let's be something black. Let's be depression. You dive into your closet and end up fishing out a pair of black jeans and a V-neck. Looks good on everyone and it's a great commentary on your love life. What a description. If you had more shame, you would be embarrassed as being this emo. But you don't. Good. Off. There's a sketch on the pillow. They used a sketch file instead of the drawing. Too bad. Looks like the illustration could have been pretty hot. I agree. I like stick figures. You try to fall asleep, but you can't quite. There's something that's still on your mind. You start thinking about what commercial promised you. It was a silly commercial, but you can't help but wonder about your soulmate. What type of person would he be? Oh, this is new. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't get this before. What? No, I can't save. No. I'll say smart and poetic, because why not? I still can't read that. Someone please tell me what this is saying. As you read the poem, your eyes turn wet. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever read. You're never a connoisseur of literature. An occasional fan art here and there, but you never appreciated poetry. This beautiful piece of work opened your eyes. A single tear rolls down your cheek. You stop quietly, still clutching knife in one of your hands. I don't know which one, but it's in one of them. I'm just giving up. Here, I'll move my mouse so y'all can read that. assume this is sad. What do you think? You spin on your heel at the sound of the voice. Before you stands the figure you saw before. I did see you before. This is my second time seeing you. He's observing you carefully. His eyes smart but full of sadness. Melancholic. What? Is it good? You look at the notes in your hand and finally understand. You underestimated the squiggly man. As you prepare to strike, he senses the tensing of your muscles and a swift hit reaches your temple. Oh, he's gonna knock me out again. Next thing you know, you're laying on the ground, covered in your own blood and puke. Rip. Very bad. So, we don't want him. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, let's go back to more music. So we listened to classical and we listened to rock, and we found out that Protag is not a wannabe emo. So let's listen to pop. I just need a cute girl to tell me that I'm unstoppable and hot. Girl, me too. Please, anybody. You end up jumping and dancing all over your bed. I'll take any volunteers at this point. It's awful. Aw. But it's great. Okay, so we played video games. We made an outfit. Let's draw. Doodle a bit. You look around the room in search of your artist tools. You don't find them because you have none. Oh, okay. But you do find a random pencil with unknown hardness and a few sheets of printed paper. The printer's broken anyway. You have to use up all the paper. And using it up on true art is a very dignified thing. What will you draw? What are all of these? Because we want to be anime, why not? A cool anime guy with a giant sword. He has spiky hair and a big heart, but he hides it behind a mischievous smile. You imagine him smirking at you while he saves your life. You imagine yourself saving his life back. It's a nice thought. What happens if we click this? Okay, so we really don't want to go in the rain then, huh? That's fine. Okay. So we did smart and poetic. Let's do charismatic and smug. Oh, you dream of golden eyes. Smart and mischievous. Baka. Ellipses. You are woken by a weird smell enveloping you? What is this music? It's a very chemical smell of strawberries. And also smoke? What? Hi? Oh, you finally woke up. I've been making so much noise, and you just kept on snoring. Such a lazy person. I wouldn't exactly point fingers for someone named Cat Guy. Your brain tries to understand the situation you found yourself in. And you just lay unmoving, mouth agape. The weird cat guy just takes a long drag of his cigarette. He blows the smoke in your face. That would upset me. if someone did that. When it hits you, you suddenly jump up coughing. That's why I wouldn't like it. Who the heck are you? I'm calling police, you creep. I understand a break-in with burglary, but giving me secondhand smoking? Disgusting. While you're padding around in search of your phone, he smirks. Are you looking for this? He's holding your phone like he's playing cat and mouse with you. You try to jump at him and wrestle the phone from him. But he just jumps back with little effort. His movement is cat-like and playful. I mean, that's probably why he's called Cat Guy. His tail sways in amusement. The cat motive is strong with this one. He smirks at you and you can't help the blush creeping up on your cheeks. You want this back? He leans dangerously close to your face. Your mouth's so close, his gaze sharp. You will have to catch me. And at that he takes his burglar sack and jumps out the window. Oh, I get it, cat burglar. Your heart almost stops. But then you remember you live on ground level. You look out the window and he's running through your backyard, stumbling a bit now and then. It must be hard to run with such a big sack of stolen goods. I have to get my coat. Wait, isn't it still raining though? Or no, it's the next day, never mind. I may have been robbed of all my belongings, but it's kinda chilly outside. Okay, so it's cold, it's not raining. Okay. You dress up warmly and start running after the cat guy. You saw him run straight to that one alley. It starts drizzling rain, but it doesn't slow you down. So that's when you get into rain? Okay. You have a very warm coat on. And it has a hood. The road splits here. Which way could you go? As you look around, you see your antique watch under the stop sign. And on the bench lays a fork from your silver cutlery set. This must be some type of riddle. Which way will you go? I'll go left. You go left. After a few minutes, you notice that the road you chose and the other one actually merge. So it doesn't matter. You would know about this if you ever came outside. Why are you gonna be rude? Suddenly, you are past splits yet again. Oh, okay. But this time, you can see your golden hoops hanging from the tree on the left. He's directing me to the near playground. You pick up the speed and end up at the playground in no time. He is already waiting, swinging lazily on the swing. He snickers when he hears your ragged breathing. Oh, so you managed to find me. I underestimated you. Stop messing with me. Give me back my things this instant. I have your things. Safely stashed away. You'll never find them if you won't play by my rules. What do you even want from me? He smirks at that. Very good question. It just so happens that I want you. Oh. Sorry, not into Cowboys. His face is now close to yours and his cat-like eyes are looking at you hungrily. What? Just one kiss? Ah, you pervert. You just robbed me. You still don't understand, do you? I robbed you just to get your attention. Oh, he's one of those guys. It was a part of my plan to make you love me. Don't believe me? Here. He hands you your phone. Feel free to call the police. I don't trust you, I'm calling the police. Not yet. Never mind, I guess I am going to. You close your eyes and kiss him. He seems surprised, but after a while you feel his lips forming into a grin. He deepens the kiss and it's the most wonderful kiss you ever had. When he moves away you feel you can't help but sigh. He smirks at you. Knew you wouldn't be able to resist. He starts walking away and you stand there dumbfounded. Your things are in your house by now. Be here tomorrow, 9 p.m. sharp. His eyes soften as he smiles at you. You are mine now. From this point on, you meet regularly at the playground. He never tells you his name or meet your parents, but he gives great hickeys. Goodness. Your friends at school are jealous. Life is wonderful. Cat love end. Okay, let's see what happens if we go to the right. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Let's pick another outfit. So we did something black. Let's do something classy. You dive into your closet and end up fishing out a fancy white shirt and dress shoes. Clean and proper is the way to go. You like to pretend that you have class. You don't, but it doesn't stop you. You try combing your hair back like all the serious and cool people do on TV. You notice that you actually have eyes. It's a shocking discovery. You smooth out your hair back to its place. You dream of roses. Kisses laid on your lips lovingly. You feel like a princess. Ellipses. When you wake up, you can still smell the roses. The smell is vivid and almost real. You breathe into it, your eyes still closed, not wanting to lose the moment. Lose the moment! It's a fascinating experience until you roll over and something pricks your skin. Oh no. Ow! The sight before you leaves your mouth agape. Well, hello there. A beautiful young man laying on the sheets next to you. His eyes warm and inviting. Fresh roses all over the bed. One currently between your ribcage and the sheets. Painful. Good morning, my love. You definitely look like a rich guy. You look so sweet, still so sleep-ridden. Thanks? Who are you? Oh, who am I not? Why is he looking at me like that? The young man dramatically stands up and looks out the window. I'm a prince of the great Tazurian kingdom. A coward before that. You see, I was meant to marry. A young princess of great beauty. You mean me? I mean what? But her heart was cold and unfeeling. I did not love her. And as cowards do, I ignored my duty and ran from the loveless marriage. I have come here to search for someone to love. Have you tried Tinder? Oh, pro tag. It is you who I came for. What? What in the... A great beast bursts through the window. It has 3 heads. And all ugly. Shrieking, it starts attacking the prince. A magical rapier materializes in his hand. It is of golden color with beautiful rose ornaments on the handle. I can't handle what's going on right now. You gasp as he plunges the sword forward. But the creature knocks the rapier out of his hand and one of its heads punches him straight in the nuts. I would make that face too. Ow. I mean, I don't have it. What do I know? The prince is laying on the floor silent. Only his shoulders seem to be moving. Kind of a sobbing movement. Now that the prince is out of the game, the beast is attacking you. I can't say. Okay. Let's ask it nicely what's wrong. Excuse me? Could I get your attention? The middle head simply roars at you. Wow, okay, Susan. Oh, you talk. Maybe we should just listen out the little human. Screw you, Deborah. You are always holding me back. Guys, we shouldn't be fighting right now. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We have a shared enemy. Screw you too, Patrick. I know you think you're the only sensible here, but it just ain't true. The creature starts arguing with itself and you start feeling really awkward. It's like being invited to a dinner at your friend's house, but in the middle their parents start arguing and your friend is crying. Don't remind me. Eventually, the monster storms out, leaving a huge hole in the wall. Oh. The air is chilly. My dear, you have outwitted the beast and passed my test. Oh, that was it? Not gonna lie, I learned that from that one episode Powerpuff Girls where Bubbles decided to talk to the monster that one time instead of beating it up. And then it went back home. That's the answer to life, y'all. Don't fight, just talk it out, and if things happen, just let it steep. My respect for you is ever growing. His eyes still look red and puffy. My prince. Yes? You said that you came here for me? That I did. What does that mean? How do you know of me? Well, you see, a witch has directed me to you. My true and only love. You gasp. I have paid a great prince, but it is worth it. You gasp again. What's the price, my prince? And at that the prince sulks slightly and looks away. I have come to thirst for human blood. You can't help but gasp at the confession, but it is not strong, and it may be of help that the process of feeding is greatly pleasurable for the victim. Let's see what if we say bad deal. Not yet. Okay, we can't do the bad deal. Okay, so we're into this. Alright. You take his hand and he looks at you surprised. My prince, if it's my blood you crave, I'll be willing to part with 450 milliliters of blood a month. I mean, that's less than how much I bleed every month, you know what I'm saying? He looks at you, mouth agape. Official blood donations usually require at least a 2-month break between donations, but this is love we are talking about here. Protag is so serious about this too. He looks deeply moved by your promise and reaches out to touch your hair. You can't help the blush creeping up on your face as he plays with your bangs. It is decided then. He reaches for his pocket and pulls out a single whistle. It's golden with delicate ornaments. When he places it at his lips, you think only about how soft they look. You blush. A crimson red tinted with fuchsia. He whistles the whistle, and a magnificent stallion runs into the room. Its eyes smart and knowing. As you marvel at the creature, the prince saddles up. He smiles at you and reaches out to help you out. Hold on to me, my love. You are safe here with me. Blush creeps up on your cheeks and you put your hands on his waist. Oh, we're getting on the horse. You can almost hear your own heart drumming happily. You gallop into the morning sun through the hole the monster left. You live in luxury, although a bit tired from your body being used. Is that what having a sugar daddy is like? Bloody Rose End. I have no words. Magnificent. Let's do outfit again, and let's do brave. Something brave. You dive into your closet and end up fishing out a pair of ripped jeans and a band t-shirt. Hardcore. You don't even listen to that band too often. But you have to show a bit of an edge from time to time. That's what I'm saying. I just hope it won't be windy. There's also one for video games, so we'll go back to that one. Let's draw, since we only picked the one. Let's do a self-portrait. You upload it to your blog. Pardon? 15 people like it, but no one reblogs it. But it's okay. You're like Da Vinci. He too wasn't appreciated when he lived. Or maybe that was Van Gogh. I heard it was the latter, not the former. They both have 2-word last names. I kinda wanna do the dragon again. Okay, so we didn't do much with the self-portrait. Let's draw a fallen angel crying tears of blood. Cause if that's not edgy, I don't know what is. This is how you feel inside, see? Fallen angel symbolizes the innocence you lost while growing up. Tears of blood symbolize tears, but like more sad. After consideration, you are pretty proud of the result. Maybe you can scan it and add a cool old paper texture in Photoshop. Later, definitely. Okay, so we did all 3 doodles, all 3 outfits. Let's do some games. A sudden guilt punches your gut. Your Steam library is full. Let's do slasher. You just need sweet combos, flashy attacks, and hardcore soundtrack. You aren't actually all that good at games like that, but you try. Mom said that trying is what counts. On the first boss, you end up just switching to easy mode. It's okay. You have no shame. Let's skip doing homework and play some more video games. Because why not? Otome, because technically this game is one. It's a cheesy game with cheesy love interests, just like this game. And the MC seems very bland and shallow. She's your usual blank canvas, so you can connect with her more easily. As long as your character is very bland too. You open the game with intention of playing through just one route. You end up finishing it all up in one sitting. Well, that was overpriced. Ellipses. I think I'm gonna draw fan art. Alright, I'm gonna see if I start over, if it'll let me do that. Yay! I finally got him. I need you with the roses. Okay, let's fight the dragon. Let's not be Bubbles and fight it. You do a cool fumble and pick up the rapier. Blood starts boiling in you when you hear the quiet sobs of your prince. You swing the blade. It sinks into one of the necks like a glowing 1,000-degree knife versus rubber band ball. God, I didn't miss those videos. Oh my god, Deborah! You can't die now. I've never told you I loved you. I feel kind of bad now. The metalhead starts sobbing. Who's the monster here, huh? You see what I mean, y'all? If talking doesn't work, then don't talk. Cause this is what you get if you fight. The third head calls for an ambulance, and when it comes, everyone seems to be looking at you like you're the bad guy. It was self-defense. You try to make excuses, but no one is listening to you, and the ambulance drives off. What? The giant hole in the wall is letting in a surprising amount of cold air. Do not worry, my dear. You have bested the monster and passed my test. My respect for you is ever growing. His eyes still look red and puffy. My prince. Yes? You said that you came here for me. That I did. What does that mean? How do you know of me? Well, you see, a witch has directed me to you. My true and only love. You gasp. I have paid a great price, but it is worth it. You gasp again. What's the price, my prince? And at that, the prince sulks slightly and looks away. I have come to thirst for human blood. You can't help but gasp at the confession, but it is not strong. And it may be of help that the process of feeding is greatly pleasurable for the victim. Yes. You take his hand and he looks at you surprised. My prince, if it's my blood you crave, I'll be willing to part with 450 milliliters of blood a month. He looks at you, mouth agape. Official blood donations usually require at least a 2-month break between donations, but this is love we're talking about here. He looks deeply moved by your promise and reaches out to touch your hair. You can't help the blush creeping up on your face as he plays with your bangs. It is decided then. He reaches for his pocket and pulls out a single whistle. It's golden with delicate ornaments. When he places it at his lips, you think only about how soft they look. You blush. A crimson red tinted with fuchsia. He whistles the whistle and a magnificent stallion runs into the room. Its eyes smart and knowing. As you marvel at the creature, the prince saddles up. He smiles at you and reaches out to help you out. Hold on to me, my love. You are safe here with me. Blush creeps up on your cheeks and you put your hands on his waist. You can almost hear your own heart drumming happily. You gallop into the morning sun through the hole the monster left. You live in luxury, although a bit tired from your body being used. Is that what having a sugar daddy is like? Bloody Rosen. Okay, so I don't know how to find the fourth ending, cause that's what it said it has. It had 4 endings, and it seems that I can't really not pick anybody and just be by myself. So maybe I'll do a part 2 to this to get the secret ending. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy Doki Doki Soft Boys. And if you're single like me on Valentine's Day, hopefully this video made you feel a little bit better. Bye for now, y'all.